everybody! Welcome back. We're starting on our Stardew Farm today, and we'll see where the night's gonna take us. I'm super excited to jump back into Stardew. It is one of my absolute favorite games. Um, so here we go. We're back on the Grotto Farm, because of course, we're starting on day 10 of spring. Ooh, Queen of the Sauce rerun. I can't remember if we watched the last one. Stir fry! Oh, we already knew it. Okay, well, that's better than not knowing it. Oh, we have some coal. We're gonna use it. Try and cook up some of that fish. That's gonna be a really good money source for us in this early game Stardew. A lot of stones scattered around your farm. Build a well. Okay, thanks, Robin. Unfortunately for our girl, we are using a quality of life mod where our watering can does not run out because that's one of the worst things for me. And so I will not need a well except for aesthetic purposes. We will be making this a very pretty farm once we get to the point of decoration over utilization. So we'll get there. It'll be fine. Ooh, double watering my green beans again. But I hope everybody had a good day. Y'all are halfway through the work week. We're doing great. Hoping that my stream can be a nice place for you to relax, take some of the stress off, and just enjoy some cozy games. We're going to harvest some rice here. Super fun. I think we've got more shoots. We do. We don't need rice until later when we can mill it eventually. Oh, I'm using my Valheim controls here, but we do need to sell it at least once. I'm trying to sprint with my Valheim controls and it's not working. I wonder why. Do I just not have any wood right now? Okay. We've got a mixed seed. We've got an open plot. Let's stick this bad boy here. Probably should have kept my watering can on me. Lots of back and forth, apparently. Okay. Putting that away. We're looking good. Now, does anybody remember what we were doing? Because I don't. I have no idea what we were doing. Let's see. Do we have any current tasks? Ooh, that's not what I want. I wanted this one. Ooh, a parsnip. Let's see. We want to do that. Do we have a parsnip? Oh no! I think we sold all of our parsnips. Well, that's not good. I don't think we're gonna have any parsnips ready in time. Shoot! Maybe one of these? Tulip, cauliflower, cauliflower, no! I wonder if we can go and buy one from Stinky Pierre. I doubt it. We may have just missed that opportunity. Which stinks, but it does happen. Just run around with my little daffodil on my head. Oh, I don't think I updated any of my stream titles or anything along those lines. I am so sorry, y'all. What the heck is going on here? Let's see. Oh, it's because my... Let's see. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Hold on, I can do it. I can fix it. I can figure this out. Bear with me, y'all. Thank you so much. Let's see. Oh. Oh no. Well, I'm just messing up my... Okay. I got everything back. Let's edit my stream info. That's what I need. I am so sorry. All this scuff. We're always doing scuff here in the grotto. Okay. I think that should be better. I hope it's better. I am so sorry. Oh my goodness. Oh, did it not save? What? Done. Stream info updated. Uh-oh. Did we do it? Okay, we did it. Everything's great. We updated the title. We updated the game. We're not playing Valheim. We are playing Stardew. Sorry for the confusion. I'm confusing myself over here. Closing on Wednesdays. Oh, screw you, Pierre. Stupid. Makes me so mad. It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. I didn't need his help anyway. Okay. Well, maybe we've got some stuff to go to the museum. Let's see what we can do with what we've got. Okay. And this is why I normally keep one of everything, and I just did not even think about it. Construction bundle. I don't think we've got enough wood. We might have to go on a wood chopping expedition. But we can do that. We can make that happen. Okay. Let's see if we've got enough for the construction bundle. I can't remember if it's 100. I think it's 99. We're gonna find out either way. I believe the construction bundle. Animal bundle, fall crops, artisan, quality, summer. Maybe it's down here. It's one of these first two. There it is. Ah, 199. Just kidding. They upped it. Either that or I just have a horrible memory. So we're gonna have to go get more stone and more wood. I'm thinking we're gonna do the wood first. Since tomorrow is going to be a rainy day, that's what this little icon up here means. That's one of my mods. It tells me more about the weather. That means I can plan when I want to go fishing, and I need to go catch an eel. They are available in the rain at the beach. I don't want to miss my window to catch him here in our first spring. New reward, let's go. What we got? Summer seeds. Cool, that'll get us a nice head start. Sorry, Jas. So let's go foraging and wood collecting. I think that's gonna be our plan right now until we hit day 2. Oh, always check out the trash cans. You never know what you're gonna find. We're just gonna commit some eco-terrorism. Rufus would be so proud of us. Uh-oh. We are going to have to do our teleportation trick. Oop, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. We are going to go really quick up to that bathhouse, get some of our health back, or I should say our energy back. These early game days kill me, which is why I have this mod. It's one of my favorites. We'll go right back to chopping down some trees. This makes me miss back home. Growing up, I had access to a sauna. Part of my family is Scandinavian, and so it was part of our kind of family traditions to do sauna time, especially as kids. It was super, super fun. I loved it. And since I have grown up and moved out on my own, I don't have access to a sauna anymore, and I really do miss it. And that bathhouse makes me think of the sauna I grew up using. So, it's really fortunate that one of the facilities in town had a sauna that we could go use, which was super freaking cool. Now, I haven't played vanilla in a long enough, or in a short enough time, I guess, to actually know this, but I don't know whether these birch trees are modded or whether they're part of the newer update. I've been playing with these mods for so long, I'm not really sure which one is which. I feel like that's a bad thing, I'm not really sure. But I do like the way the birch trees look, I think they're really pretty. Let's go grab that wood, we don't want to waste our energy. Can't wait to get a little magnet ring to make this a little easier. And then let's chop this tree down, because why not? The answer is because we can. Keeping an eye on our health here again. We're about halfway to that wood collection goal. I'm gonna do one more trip up to the bathhouse. Let's see. Here we go. Go rejuvenate in here really quick. And go from there. See if we can get another round of wood chopped down. Oh, stopped a little short. Oh, oh, my health wasn't rising. That's annoying. Apparently, if you click off of the screen, it pauses the game. Who would have thought? Oh no, I closed my chat. Selena, welcome in! Oh my gosh, how are you? I'm so sorry my chat is not appearing on screen right now. I'm having some OBS issues, I think. But if I am delayed in responding to anybody, that is why. I'm good. I'm a little tired. I had a longer day at work, but that's nothing new. Oh, I forgot to pet my kitty cat. How have you been? Thank you so much. I was able to get the customizable model. I've credited the artist in my channel, of course, but I was able to base her off of the drawings that Fane had made me. I'm so happy with how she turned out. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting! I remember you mentioned that. It was your affiliate surprise, right? Right back at you, girl. I tend to disappear sometimes. 2 weeks late, but what can you do? I know. Listen, scheduling and time are not my friends. I will admit that. So, I totally feel you on that. I feel like ever since like 2019, time has not been a linear construct. Like it just Oh no, they ate my tulip. Okay, I guess I'm going to harvest my flower then. Ah, little buggers. Okay. So mean of them. I have to build a scarecrow. My favorite axe! Oh my gosh, we get to go find Robin's axe. I love this girl so much. I love Robin with all of my heart. I would do anything for her. Demetrius does not deserve her. Oh, uh-oh. Fiber creeping in. Oh, me too. This is one of my favorite games. I may or may not have like 350 hours in it at this point. Um, which compared to some of the other games that I have played and loved over the years is not as high as it could be, but it's definitely a little bit higher than it should be. I took a long, long break from Stardew. I played it till my freaking eyes bled when I was in grad school. For about 2 years straight, I played this game almost every day. It was my comfort game. And then I took a break and I switched to Minecraft. And then I was playing a game called Oxygen Not Included for a bit. Super fun. Um, like lunar colony esque game. I think you're on an asteroid though. But you're kind of building a little society, trying to get to the surface, mining all these fun things. Super fun. Um, I might pick that up for stream eventually. I feel like that's a fun, cozy enough game for me to want to play on stream. Um, but I kind of left Stardew behind for a while. Oops, I forgot she's not open yet. Um, so I'm really glad to have refound it. Let's see if I can catch a fish while I'm waiting for Robin to open at 9. Because there's still a few fish in here I haven't caught. Mostly the tadpole, which I don't know if that's out right now, because that's new to me. I think I've caught it once by accident, like I wasn't looking for it. Oh my gosh, I would love to do a collab, Selena. Please, please, please message me. We will definitely figure something out. I kind of have an idea of what the rest of the month looks like and the beginning of next month as well. So please send me possible dates and times. I would love to do a collab with you. Mango, thank you for the lurk. And listen, timing, we can make it happen. I mean, I'm happy to stream middle of the day my time. I'm happy to stay up late as long as I don't have a big event going on at work. Like we could make it happen. Don't you worry about that. When there is a will, there is a way, and there's always enough caffeine in the world to keep me going. I say always. There's 9 times out of 10 enough caffeine in the world to keep me going. Okay, let's go find our girl Robin. There you go, Chica. Take your axe back. Oh, I'm sad that I won't be able to deliver that to Leah. Forgot to save a parsnip. Rookie mistake, but what are you gonna do? It's okay. We'll make it work. Now, as much as I want to be fishing, I also know... Oh, this is gonna bug me. Hold on. I also know that I need to be getting some coal. Although I guess I could go buy it from Clint. I don't think I've ever really thought to do that. Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll go buy some coal from Clint so that we can do our fish smoking. 1:30 a.m. for you right now. Yeah, so we could figure out timing where it was like mid to late afternoon for you, early to mid morning for me. We would make it work, girl. Don't even worry about that. I promise. Like I said, when there is a will, there is a way. We could totally figure it out. My sister has been overseas for 6 years now for school. So I am used to navigating different time zones. I also live in a different time zone than my family now. So all that fun stuff. It's just cool to me that we have access to people on the other side of the world. Makes me so happy. But girl, it's late. If you need to go, please, please, please go take care of yourself, get some rest, make sure you're drinking water, all that good stuff. But I appreciate you being here. Be a Saturday or something. Yeah. Yeah, we could find a weekend that would work. Like I said, shoot me some dates that work for you, and I'll let you know if I've got an event or anything going on. Because that's kind of my only limiting factor is work stuff. We're gonna upgrade our fishing rod. Okay. Oh, that means we can get a bobber as well. I wonder if we can buy one here? No. But we can change the shape of our bobber. Hee hee. You're off this week. That's awesome. I actually have a huge event this coming weekend if the weather is good. We unfortunately are expecting some really heavy rain actually with the chance of lightning. And so this would be the 76th year that this event is running. And we might have to cancel it due to weather. So I will know that by noon tomorrow, actually, and that will tell me whether or not I have my Saturday back. Yeah, it's really cool. I don't want to give away too many details because I don't want to dox myself, but it's a super fun event. It's like early in the morning, it's family friendly. We've got different games and stuff. There's food, like it's super fun, but super, super cool. I got to work it last year as one of my first events when we moved. Because we've only been here just over a year now. And so it was one of the first events I got to work, so it holds a really special place for me in my job. But yeah, I'm kind of sad we might be canceling it. They only just kind of even put that on the table today. There was this big meeting that we had to have to talk about safety and all that good stuff since it is an outdoor event and there might be lightning. But my director is super, super gung ho about this event. This is also one of her favorite events. She runs the charity portion of it, so she really doesn't want it to get canceled, and I don't blame her. But we do have to keep everybody's safety in mind, so we'll be making a call tomorrow. Please, please, please do shoot me a message. I would absolutely love to start planning something with you. It didn't like the I will shoot you portion of the message. I had to allow that, which I guess is kind of good. Like, that's a good catch by the moderation. But I was really confused when that popped up as it was being held. So, I mean, good on Twitch for having that as part of the kind of filter system on messages. I really like that actually. New record for anchovy. Oh, I think I'm gonna miss Clint. Thank you. I'm actually feeling pretty good. I came home, got to lurk in some of my friends' streams for a bit while I made a pizza. I also went thrifting after work and I found a brand new Gymshark workout shirt with tags, and it was only $4. And so that kind of made my day a little bit. That and don't tell Glacy, I don't think they're here right now, but I got us key lime pie for dessert. Hi, Em. How you doing? Welcome in. They were larges and extra larges, so they weren't your size. Otherwise, I totally would have grabbed you one. Also, the other one that was there had holes in it, which was really sad because I would have grabbed both of them. But I was excited to have grabbed at least the one. Let's see. Oh, I can buy some coal. We're gonna do that. We're gonna spend some of our money on some coal. Okay. I think the eel should be coming out soon. We've got the inventory space for it. So let's go see if we can catch this sucker. The whole reason why I was excited about today was this eel. Oh, there's one. That means they're out. Although I think I'll have a better chance of catching him off the dock. We're gonna have to try that. Can't wait to get my fish identification bobber. It is my favorite bobber, or I guess it's tackle. I don't think they call it a bobber in the game. I think my little ducky is my bobber. But there's a piece of tackle. Where do electric eels live? So electric eels actually live in the Amazon River. That's one of their habitats. They are super freaking cool. Ooh, hold on. I gotta try and concentrate on this fish. That was an interesting little jump. Um, but I believe they. Oh, we did it! We caught an eel. Okay, amazing. But they live in freshwater. They're pretty cool. There are other aquatic animals that produce electricity, including a type of ray. And those are saltwater. Those live in the Mediterranean areas. Selena, thank you so much for stopping in. Please feel free to shoot me a message in Discord. I would love to start planning a collab with you. That would be fantastic. But go take care of yourself, girl. Get some sleep. As always, everybody, I want you to take care of your health and well being, mental, physical, and emotional first. As much as I love and appreciate you for being here, always, always, always take care of yourselves. Number one priority. But to kind of keep going on that talk I was giving you, diverging into a little bit of a fishy TED talk, there is the electric ray that was actually captured and used by pregnant women in ancient Mediterranean societies. So whether that was Greek or Roman, or anybody who followed them, but it is kind of a pain mitigation technique. It was kind of like using what the heck are they called? Um, like the little shock pads you can put on your muscles to relieve tension or pain, because the electrocution's not very high, unlike what they depict in the movies. Um, Although, if you do have any sort of electronic device, such as a pacemaker, it could interfere with that, so always be careful. But just be careful around wild animals in general. Remember, you are in their space and they need to protect themselves. And they don't know you. You could be the nicest person ever, and they wouldn't know you from Bob. So, anyway, that's my little TED talk. Thank you for coming to it. Ooh, sir, why are you out so late in the rain? Hi, Clint. Thank you for selling me some coal. I'm still grumpy at you, though. Ah, it's gonna rain again tomorrow. I didn't even see that. So we can do a mining day tomorrow. Mining and fishing are two of my favorite things to do here in Stardew Valley. Okay. Now we do need to donate one of these guys. So we're going to keep the lower quality one, because the nice thing about the fish smoker is the quality actually stays when you smoke the fish, which I think is super cool. Where the heck did my copper go? Why did it go all the way down there? That's so silly. Do I need to sell anything else? I need to sell a green bean. But everything else can go in my chests. These two can go in the fishing chest, though. Ooh, not the green bean. Okay. I can sell that too. I'd say that was a day well spent. Let's see. Oh, we finally got the tapper recipe. Whoop whoop. Ooh. Okay. I usually go the fisher profession, and since we are doing a fish-based economy here, I think we're gonna go with our fishing percentage. Now we can change it later. If we do decide to switch up our gameplay, we can change this later at a shrine down in the sewers, which is a little bit of a spoiler. I apologize. Oh, let's do it. We can go to the mines, sell a couple of yummy fish. We're gonna drop off. Ooh. Oh, the egg festival's tomorrow. Cool. I'm gonna drop off some of our other tools. And we're also gonna go and drop off our eel over at the community center, just to get that out of the way. And I think we get a reward, but I'm not sure. I don't know if we've finished that night fishing bundle yet. I doubt it, since we're just in spring. I do think there are a few other seasonal specific fish on that list. But like I said, I've played this game one too many times. Egg? Yes! I get to go on an egg hunt. Aren't you so excited? Night fishing. Oh, yeah. Okay, we got two more. We got the walleye and we've got a frog that we gotta catch. Which I didn't realize that the frog was a night fish. So that's kind of cool. Okay, let's do it. We're gonna go mining. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do a little hippie hop over to the forest because I totally forgot to go to the traveling merchant. That's what this indicates. This is another one of my mods. It tells me when she's in town. Ooh, a lead bobber. Adds weight to your fishing bar, preventing it from bouncing. Now, it's not like I've got... Oh, I could have bought an eel from her. I do need a pufferfish, but I don't have money. So that was a little bit of a waste of time, but that's okay. We're doing just fine. We're gonna make our way. Ooh, I'm so used to being able to just head straight up. But we are going to make our way to the mines. Ooh, a mushroom! Nice. That will be handy in a little bit. I do have to sell one, I think. And actually, when I get into the mines, I'm going to take a really, really quick break. I have to run and get one of our cats out of the cabinet. I hear him clawing his way, trying to get out. So give me 2 seconds, y'all. I will be right back. Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. Bunny decided that he wanted to go into the bathroom cabinet, but what Bunny forgets is that he does not know how to get out of the bathroom cabinet once he has gotten into it. And so every once in a while we have to do a bunny rescue mission, which is what I just had to do. He is a cutie patootie, our little adventurous boy, but holy smokes, does he lack brain cells. He is not one of our orange cats. Fun fact, we do have two orange cats. Bunny is not one of them, but he acts just like his orange brothers. He has no brain cells. But we love him all the same. He is a good little boy. Oh, okay. Not going that way, apparently. Actually, I'm going to do that one last. Let's see. Oh, we got some more copper over here. What I'm really hoping is to find an abundance of coal. That is what we are manifesting down here in the mines. Because that is what we desperately need in our early playthrough. Especially since we are not focusing a lot of our energy on crops. That is the kind of only hiccup with my plan of being a fish-focused Stardew Valley playthrough is that early on it is hard to get fuel for that. Although I do think I've got the recipe for a charcoal kiln, which would help, but that also involves me chopping down a whole bunch of trees to be able to get the wood that I would need for the kiln. So that's just its own set of issues, which is totally fine. We can totally make it work, but okay, there is our exit. Let's do it. Oh yay, we got a piece of coal. Crab. Get it. Oh, okay. We got our staircase. Excellent. Let's see what... Oh, we got another staircase. Hey, Fairy, how you doing? Fuck yeah, Stardew! I love this game so much. I'm so happy to see so many people giving Stardew some love tonight. I played this game way too much when I first downloaded it. I have like 350 hours, and I hadn't touched it in like almost 2 years when I started playing again. So I'm just happy to be back in it. I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little tired, had a long day at work, but I'm happy to just be vegging out, playing some Stardew. I just got one of Glacy and I's cats unstuck from a cabinet, so hopefully that is the only mischief they will get up to for a little while. I've got one of the four cats in here with me who is completely unbothered by his brother's screaming bloody murder to try and get out of the cabinet. But, you know, siblings, am I right? Got another amethyst. Oop, okay, there's our staircase. Awesome. I always like to try and get to the middle of these spiral mine levels, especially when I'm close to a multiple of 5 on my level tracker, like I am now. Just because they usually have some pretty good stuff in there. Uh-oh. This might take up a good portion of my energy. I really don't want to eat bug meat, but we might be eating some bug meat. Okay. Let's see what we get. Topaz, wood, fertile. Ooh, we got our first piece of hardwood. Heck yeah. Now I'm trying to figure out, speaking of hardwood, whether I want to. Yeah, I know it's supposed to have my chat message. OBS and I are fighting right now. I've tried refreshing, I've tried recoding it in. It just does not want to show up. So eventually that's where my chat will be. But right now it's not. But yes, thank you for noticing that. I went and I redid my little stream design today. I was so excited. Oh, there's the little bear. I was so excited to get to debut my background. I made it today. I was so happy with it. I put my little chat box where it was supposed to be and I hit run and all of a sudden it disappeared. So OBS can be a bit of a pain. Yeah. And Rufus had offered to help me before this malfunction occurred, and I told him that I was all set and to go to bed. Rufus is my OBS guru. He's the only reason why I even have a functioning OBS system set up. Oh, hi, Willie. Shearwater Bridge east of Pelican Town. Some good whoppers there. Okay, Willie, thank you for the heads up. Maybe we'll go do that. Okay. Now, let's see. This is 4 to 8 damage. This one's better. I have to figure out a better organization system, and I think that's just going to be me making more chests. Because if I'm being honest, I don't think I've got enough right now. I usually have a whole setup for organization of this stuff, but I was being lazy earlier and I didn't want to do it, and now it's biting me in the booty. So here we go. We're gonna do a little bit of organizing really quick. BK is canon in Stardew now. BK, what is BK? I'm confused. I should know this. BK. Burger King, since Willie mentioned the. Oh my gosh. That totally went right over my head. Oh my goodness. Yes, that's so funny. I guess so. I guess BK is canon and Stardew, confirmed by Willie. Absolutely. I say yes, it is. We're gonna do some chaos organizing right now because I don't have the brain cells to do the organization that I truly need to be doing. Hi, Richie! I'm glad y'all were here to witness that joke go right over my head. Touchdown through the space buns today. Oh, that was fantastic. That just made my day. Okay, we are going to. Oh, I don't know if I have enough time to run over to the bridge or energy. Just kidding. I was gonna go run over to the bridge, but maybe we'll do a little bridge run tomorrow. We made it 5 levels in the mine. That's pretty good. I might go try and chop down a tree or pick up some stone. Let's pick up some stone really quick around the farm before we feel exhausted. You do you what you want, Farrakhan. That was that was amazing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of mad at myself for not making that connection. That was really good. Maybe BK is disguised as Joja. Maybe Joja is BK in disguise. Oh, I can't even navigate. We're doing great. As long as I don't hit full exhaustion, we'll be okay. But we're just gonna go to bed. It's bedtime. After we sell these fish. I've got my sword equipped. I'm not gonna accidentally exhaust myself. It has happened before. I've like accidentally cast my fishing line and made myself pass out. Not my finest moment, but it has happened. Ooh, we got our staircase recipe. Woohoo! 2K, almost 3K. That's a pretty good day, especially for early game. Our crops haven't quite made it there yet. We're doing good. Okay, M. Sarant, today's the day. Ah, oh, shoot. Okay, I gotta make a scarecrow. This is getting ridiculous. I think today is the egg festival. Yes, it is. Okay. 'Tis the egg festival, but first we're gonna try and make a scarecrow. What do I need? Wood. I need wood. I can do that. Yes, yes, I know. I've taken way too long to do this. It's fine. I'm gonna pet my little kitty cat. Another one of my mods tells me my scarecrow's reach. Uh-oh. I think that one poor little rice plant is gonna be at risk. Maybe we'll make it 2. We're gonna make it 2. Since that one already got eaten. 3 days. It can make it 3 days, right? We got our first cauliflower. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. I know you need spring crop and you need to be sold, but I'm being lazy and I don't want to do that today. Ooh, and I got a cucumber. I need those too. Okay, but I can sell one of you. Because I got 3 of them from that. I didn't know the cucumber regrew. Oh, are you talking about my mods, Fairy Cult? Oh my gosh. So, my brother Spirit and I have created this amazing amalga amalgamation, something like that. English and I aren't friends. It's fine. Time and I aren't friends. English and I aren't friends. It is what it is. Um, but we made this awesome bundle of mods that we use, makes our lives so much easier. Now, we can do it so that you can kind of cheese the game a little bit, um, which I have done. When I did my absolutely horrendous wanted to throw up Joja run just to get the achievement, I just kind of cheated my way through it just so that I didn't have to be in that world any longer than I needed to. Um, but it does really help. So like one of the mods I've got right now, I don't know if you were here when I was talking about it, but one of the mods that I'm using makes it so that my watering can doesn't ever empty, um, which I don't know about you, but is one of the banes of my existence. So that's one of the mods that I absolutely love. Um, Another one allows me to teleport places, which I try not to use a lot later game. I use it really only early game when the bathhouse is closed, but that way I can do a little bit more, makes the early game a little more enjoyable for me. Um, and so I'm able to get my energy back. Okay. This is what you want. This is the money hack. You always buy as many strawberries as you possibly can, and you talk to everybody. Oh, look at Shane's little shirt. The outfits of all of the villagers is another one of my mods. I've got seasonal outfits, so they all actually get to wear like cute things. Look at Maru. Penny looks so freaking cute. Hi, Vincent and Jas. Fields of Mystery Loki changed how I feel about the watering can. Ooh, I was just gifted Fields of Mystria by Glacy. I'm so excited to start playing it, but I have not gotten the chance to actually play the game yet. I'm super excited. You're now the third person to have mentioned Field of Mystria to me, and that gives me a lot of hope for the game. I'm like actually super stoked for it. Now, I am kind of flying through this dialogue, but if anybody actually wants to read any of this and needs me to slow down, please, please, please tell me. Like I've said, I have like 12 or 13 runs through Stardew. So I have read all of these dialogues so many times. Mind you, I do have Stardew Expanded, so I do have some extra dialogues, such as Olivia here. She is an expanded character. It's more forgiving than Stardew. Okay, that's exciting. That is kind of one of my gripes with early game Stardew is it can be kind of tough to get into. And if you don't kind of already know your way around, then it can be kind of frustrating to start off your save file. So if it's kind of a more forgiving game. I did notice I saw Sophia. Yes. She's one of the newer characters in Expanded. Well balanced diet. Yes, Harvey. Um, she is a farmer, but she has a vineyard. And she's romanceable. Just a fun fact. Andy is also another expanded character. Now, I think I may have messed up a little bit. I think I needed to go up into Ridgeside before the Egg Festival to actually get some of the Ridgeside characters to be here. These are all characters who live in town. With the Stardew Valley expanded pack, there are more characters than this in the expansion, but I haven't gone up to Ridgeside. I've kind of been ignoring it. Um, oops. And so I don't think I'm gonna be able to talk to everyone this go around, which is kind of sad because I wanted to get that first achievement. But maybe we'll be able to get it at the flower dance. I think that should work. I do think everyone's ready. Now, is everyone ready to watch me get absolutely destroyed by two 6-year-olds? I hope you are. Sometimes I can figure out the pattern and sometimes I can't. Haven't played in a long time. Immersed in other games. Yeah, that's one of the things I do love about Stardew is you can easily pick it up and kind of just leave it for a while and then resume like nothing even happened, which is super cool in my book. Okay. Yeah, see, they've loaded in some of the other Ridgeside characters here, but I didn't have the chance to talk to them. Like these kiddos back here. And that's Lenny. For those of you who missed my first stream, that is Lewis's sister. She's the mayor of Ridgeside. I didn't get a chance to talk to her either. Okay. Enough chit chat. We gotta try and beat these 6-year-olds. I know there's probably a pattern to this. I just kind of go off of vibes, and if I see an egg, I start running towards it, even if there's probably a better direction to go. But I feel like as long as I'm heading towards an egg, it should be okay, right? But see, like, that was a long time without actually grabbing an egg. And the other thing is, I can't navigate the map, apparently. And I get stuck on things all the time, which is not a good thing. It truly leads to a lot of wasted time, especially in something like this. Oh, I wonder if it'll let me grab this last one. Sweet, we got 9. I think that should be enough. Usually Abigail gets about 8, and she's the one that I'm always trying to beat. But I don't know with expanded if 8 is the number to beat still. We love Lenny. She calls Lewis out on his shit. Okay, let's see if the 6-year-olds beat me. Oh, we did it. Okay, 9 is enough. That's good. That would have been embarrassing. Oh, we got our hat. Yay. I got all my strawberries for next year. I got my hat. Overall, a fantastic egg festival was had. Okay. We did the thing. We're going to bed. Goop night. Level 2 farming. We got our mayonnaise machine. Heck yeah. We did not make a whole heck of a lot of money, but that is a-okay. Oh, it's raining. Heck yeah. I did not even. Oh, it's Queen of the Sauce too. This is another one of my mods, if y'all have missed me talking about it. Those little icons kind of indicate silent events that are happening, such as Queen of the Sauce and the Traveling Merchant. It also tells me my luck for the day, as well as if it's anybody's birthday. So that also just helps me to keep track of everything. And we have now made or learned how to make coleslaw. Super cool. I will be trying to get perfection eventually on this farm. Oh, Mom made me a birthday cake. So cute. Dad gave me some. Holy moly, he gave me 2 G's. Let's go. I'll take it. Oh, if only we had this parsnip a few days ago. We could have made Leah happy. It's okay. We're not gonna dance with anybody at the flower festival this year simply because I did not get my act together quickly enough. But that is okay. Ooh, chicken statue. Heck yeah. I didn't think we had donated the chicken statue yet. Well, that's not where I wanted it either. We'll put him in here. But now that we've actually got a few bucks in our pocket, let's go check out what the traveling merchant has for us. And then maybe we'll try and go catch the frog since it's raining and it will be evening during a rainstorm. And I think that's when they spawn. I don't know though. Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning. Maple syrup, pizza, sunfish. We could go for the rare seed, but I think we're gonna save our money. Oh, cool. Yeah, so we missed about 25 people. So, I think this would be a wonderful opportunity to go up to Ridgeside. I'm gonna go grab my fishing pole because there are unique fish up in Ridgeside as part of that Stardew Valley expanded pack that I've got going on in my mods. Oh, excuse me. But we're gonna go fish up in Ridgeside. I will eventually organize this in a way that I can remember, but for right now, we're going with the chaos. It's a-okay. I am just gonna grab my sword though in case there are some weeds we want to pick up on the way. Sometimes they tend to grow over paths up there. It's a little glitchy with the mod sometimes, which is a-okay by me. We get to take the gondola up to Ridgeside for the first time in this save file. Super excited. A kiwi fruit in front of me. My sassy little kiwi. Collect some fiber while we're up here, cause why not? Might get lucky. Ooh, we got some seeds, that's what I'm hoping for. It's always nice when you don't have to buy seeds and you can just use the mixed seeds. It's not quite as controlled since you don't get to choose what is where, but hey, a free crop is a free crop. I will take it. Now, just like down in the valley, in the town of Stardew, you can go through the trash cans. Very important. This energy tonic is actually one of the rarer things. Hi, Maddie. And it is needed in one of the later bulletin board quests to create a specific shirt, which I didn't know until I tried to do that quest and realized that there are very few ways to get this energy tonic. So I'm actually really glad we just got one. But if you look in the river, you will see some pretty funkin' looking fish. So we're gonna do our Ridgeside fishing. Well, that guy was anticlimactic. I was like so excited to get a big old fight out of a fish. But that's a cutthroat trout. Super cool. I want one of these guys. I don't even remember what they're called, but they're just pretty. And the higher I get my fishing level, the better quality fish I can catch. The better quality fish, the more they're worth, and we can start making some pretty good advancements on our farm with some more money. We can start doing upgrades. Very cool. Thank you so much for dropping in. I have a lot longer to go, but I appreciate you. Go get some rest, drink some water, get some sleep, all that good jazz. I will try not to overpay for the Whoppers. Thank you. I'm still kind of laughing to myself over that, but there we go. It's a harvester trout. Oh, excuse me. My goodness, I cannot stop yawning, y'all. I am so sorry. Look at that. I think we just caught all of the available fish in this river right now. Now there is another little pond tucked away at the top of this map. Selena, I thought you were going to bed, girl. It's gotta be like 2 something in the morning now. Sleep does not want to take me. Oh, I hate that. I'm sorry. Ooh, one of the many ninjas we now get to meet. Geo. And again, y'all, if I am clicking through these text box too quickly, please let me know. I have read these so many times that I just skim them at this point. Bitch just called me a liar. Ugh, that stinks. You know, Glacey's a lot like that. He's tried melatonin, he's tried like cutting out caffeine, he's tried like exercise before bed, and just nothing really helps him with that. So I totally empathize for you, girl. I'm so sorry. That sucks. I am a sucker for a good night's sleep. If I could just sleep whenever I wanted to, take a good nap, just kind of. Oh my gosh, this is making me tired talking about it. I'm so sorry. Sleep and I are besties. I love sleeps. So, ah, I appreciate the compliment. I love having you here. You are always, always welcome in the grotto. This is a safe space for all, and especially for those who hold great conversations. So, yay! We are fishing in Ridgeside Village right now. I don't know when you popped in exactly, but this is Stardew Valley Expanded, the mod pack that I'm using for this. And we are focusing on fishing for our main source of income this playthrough. I chose the river farm, where you start out with a fish smoker, which is one of the newer items in the game ever since the newest update. Thank you! I thought it was really cute. I always heard of like a mermaid's grotto or a siren's grotto growing up. And so I thought it was the perfect name for my community, the grotto. All are welcome, all are safe. It is a protected area where everyone can thrive and relax. That is the community I'm trying to build here. So I'm glad you like the name. That makes me really happy. I think these two are new characters we haven't talked to yet. We might be able to get closer to that introductions task. Now, I'm also curious to see if we can catch that frog up here, that new night fishing fish. But let's see. Sean, I don't think we've talked to him. Random encyclopedia articles. Blair, oh my god, she's so cute. Bugging me to get a newer bucket for my bait. She keeps on grabbing mine and they end up slipping in her hands. Yikes. Uh-oh. Girlfriend, maybe upgrade your fishing gear. My community is called Honestly I Know. I call my viewers my little stars. Oh, that's so cute. And it makes sense. That's adorable. I call my viewers my treasures. You're all my little treasures. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I'm collecting you to hide in my grotto to keep you safe. That's the vibes. My little sirens treasures. But stars are so cute. I actually love that so much. Oh, I didn't even know that like streamers had communities like that where like they gave their followers or viewers nicknames until I joined the sanctuary with Glacy and Rufus. And this was back when I had only just first met Glacy. We were just friends at that point and we all know how that turned out. Um and he was like, "Hey, you play games? Come on and join the sanctuary." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cute." Well, come to find out, it's like a big thing. And that just, oh, that made me so happy. And it made me feel so comfortable kind of jumping into the streaming world, knowing that people build these communities for their followers. It it has been such a joy becoming a VTuber. Like this is such a dream come true. And I didn't even know I had this dream until I met all of you wonderful people, yourself included, Selena. Ah, I love it. So cute. I'm still obsessed over the stars. I was a huge astronomy kid. I wanted to be an astronaut. Fun fact, I have a couple of physical things going on that wouldn't allow me to go into space. Hee hee. That's on chronic conditions. It's fine. I had it all planned out. I was going to go to space camp. I had letters of recommendation lined up from my governor of my state to go to the Air Force Academy. I was going to do all that NASA stuff and then ended up getting a concussion when I was in middle school. Found a cyst in my brain. It's benign. Don't worry, everybody. Uh, but it means that I can't go into space. I also still have my appendix, which they make you take out, which I was willing to do. Don't you worry. I was ready to get rid of this thing. Um, I am using the sanctuary as my Discord. In fact, hold on. I've got a button for this. Sweet, sweet Ivy got me a stream deck for my birthday and I coded it for this. So everybody, if you like my content or if you want to see more of the community that I have become a part of, please check out the Sanctuary. That is the Discord that I have become a part of. Myself, Rufus the Cleric, Arctic Glacy, Fane Mardikov, and others all use this as our home base. And I plan to stay in the sanctuary as long as they will have me. So you can go check out the grotto there, as well as all of our other really fun channels. And if you are familiar with the community at all, and you're familiar with Senator Amarok, who is streaming right now, by the way. So if you kind of are getting bored of Stardew, I highly recommend you make your way over to his stream. He's super cool. But he, Rufus, and Glacy did a smasher pass the other night. Super funny, super fun. But the poll itself for that smash or pass is up in the sanctuary if you wanted to participate yourself in that questionnaire. It is a all male lineup as Center is gay, and it was part of his stream goal. So we all got together and picked out people for him to vote Smash or Pass on, and Rufus and Glacy were good sports and joined him. So go ahead and check that out in the sanctuary, which I have just linked in the comments. That was kind of a long-winded way of saying yes. I am part of the sanctuary now, and I don't plan on making my own Discord. I plan on continuing to be a part of that awesome community since they are the people who first supported me in this journey. Ugh, I don't think we're gonna get the frog up here. I do have a button for that. I'm trying to set up more buttons, like more commands and stuff. Most of it is for my model. That's kind of what I've been able to figure out so far, including all my new hairstyles and outfits. I got to sit down with Ivy, and stream to her as I was designing everything. It was such a cool moment for her to get to see kind of how I was going to use her birthday gift to help my streaming out. Um, Super, super cool. Oh my gosh, all are welcome in the sanctuary. Next time they do a Smasher Pass, we will have to see if we can expand it to more participants. I know I could not take part because I was working that day, um, but we do a lot of fun collabs and things like that in the sanctuary. We got polls going on over there all the time, whether it's for different games or movie nights. I know Rufus likes to host Star Wars viewing movie nights, I think on Sunday evenings. So if you're a Star Wars fan like I am, um, please feel free to jump in to that viewing night. I'm not sure which movie we are watching this weekend. I know last weekend we watched Attack of the Clones as well as the animated Clone Wars movie. We did a back to back, which was really cool. Um, and so we might be moving on with the prequels, but we also might be moving into animated stuff. I'm not sure. I think that's part of the poll this week. Love Star Wars. I'm a big fan. Oh, yes, Selena. I knew I loved you. I knew I loved you, girl. Ah, I love Star Wars. It is one of my favorite things in this entire world. I dragged Glacy to Disney just to go to Star Wars. We were living in Florida at the time, and I made him do the 4-hour trip to Disney just so that I could go build a lightsaber, which he did enjoy. He did get to build his own lightsaber. We now have them hanging up next to each other in our nerd den, which is also Glacy's office. Um, but I freaking love Star Wars. One of my favorite things. I am currently making Glacy watch The Bad Batch, which if y'all have not seen any of the animated shows that go along with Star Wars, first of all, you're missing out. Second of all, The Bad Batch is a beautifully heart-wrenching show. I don't think Glacy knows what they've gotten themselves into. I've told them that there's heartbreak, but they also told me the last time we watched it that one of their favorite characters, or they like told me who one of their favorite characters has become, and I had to bite my tongue because I know what happens to that character and I can't say shit because I've watched all of it. Oh, used to play the Old Republic. Played every Star Wars game that has been released to date. That's so freaking cool. I wish I could say that I'd played all the games. I have not. The only Star Wars game that I've actually played is the Lego Star Wars game, which I'm currently playing with Rufus. It's the Clone Wars Star Wars game. Lego specifically. I I didn't really get into gaming until after COVID-19 hit. That's when I built my gaming PC. That's when I got into honestly all of the games that I play now. So I'm still pretty new to a lot of the different gaming communities, but I definitely want to play more of the Star Wars games. They're beautiful. I get to listen to Star Wars music. I mean, what's not to love, right? Let's see. Oh, we have to water our crops. I don't want to do that. It's 2:30 a.m. Girl, I know that it's because you can't sleep, but I am sending sleepy vibes your way. I hope you get rest soon. And I know you're off, which is also good. So as long as you can kind of rest up tomorrow as well. And have another like me here. Yes. I actually named my first PC Gamer Girl. I thought it was so cute and then realized that I'm the gamer girl, not my PC. She's still chugging along. I actually just upgraded her RAM today. I was running on a 16 gigabytes of RAM setup. Hee hee, oopsies. Didn't really think about that when I first built her. But I just upgraded her. I think I've got 64 gigs now. Work stuff to do tomorrow. No! Oh, I'm so sorry. That's stinky. I don't like that for you. But I just finally ordered a new graphics card. That one hurt the bank a little bit, not gonna lie. I've been running off the same graphics card for about 4 years now. I got it right after the pandemic for 150 bucks because it's only 6 gigs. And when I started streaming, I sent all my specs off to one of my friends who's super, super techie, like does computer stuff for a living. And I I got absolutely screamed at in the nicest way possible, but screamed at because of my graphics card. So I finally upgraded one. Running your own business, yeah, you get to be your own boss, but that also means that you have to work to keep the business running. Oh, it's a double-edged sword. Like, everyone's like, yes, I want to be my own boss. And I'm like, no, I don't want to be my own boss. I don't have to be the one who comes in when something's broken or someone calls out. Like, I just want to do my job and have it separate from my life. But I applaud you, girlfriend. Like, I grew up in a household where we were a small business family. My mom and dad ran a business together, and it takes a lot of sacrifice to do that. So, take a look at your PC. Yeah. I was inspired by Rufus. I'm not gonna lie. When Rufus started doing his Thronathon fundraising for his PC, I was like, "Huh, I want to start streaming soon. Do do I have the capabilities I need?" And the answer was sort of. Like, we're limping along with the RAM. I'm not gonna lie, the computer is a little less airplaney right now. She's a little happier. But the graphics card is definitely struggling a little bit. So we're gonna try and upgrade hers soon. I think my graphics card comes in sometime in early April, because of course they were all back ordered because everybody wanted the Monster Hunter upgrades, and you get a free Monster Hunter copy when you order a certain brand of graphics card. I think it's the AMD was doing it, and that was the one that I wanted because I want to switch off of Nvidia and all this other stuff, right? But of course, that means all the prices were jacked up and the supplies were low, so I had to wait until today I pulled the trigger. I found one for a good price, but it is on back order still. My CPU is going to be my next challenge. I know she's struggling a little bit right now, but that is like another level. Like RAM and a graphics card, those are easy to install. You you just kind of look at it and you're like, yes, this goes here, and I just click it in and I can do that. Like I built my PC myself with the help of an ex. He was the techie one and kind of taught me everything I know about PCs. So I did build her myself, but I don't fully understand what I was doing. If I'm being honest. Like, I can run it back in my head a little bit, but again, it was like 6 years ago when I built this thing. Which is crazy to say at this point, but it's true. And so I kind of need to look back at what is actually the CPU. Like, I've got the stats for it. I know how to look up my stats on my computer now. I just don't know how to actually find the physical CPU on my computer, which it's fine. We're doing great. I would absolutely appreciate the help once I decide to tackle that problem. But we're gonna financially recover from the graphics card and RAM upgrades because those cost like 3 months worth of my fun money. Um, but it was worth it. It's gonna be great. I'm happy that I did it. My wallet is not, but it's okay. We're doing great. I'm convincing myself that it was the right thing to do. Have I caught this goldfish? I think I have. I've caught that goldfish. I haven't caught the frog or the tadpole. Those are the two new fish. What? More shit drop. Now I can't get down without my tools. It's fine. Everything's fine. Build PCs on the side. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I want to learn more about PCs. I want to learn more just about kind of tech in general. I think it's such a cool thing. It's going to become so important in our world. And so I want to stay current with it. I don't want to be one of those like adults who doesn't know how to technology. Like I want to stay up with the times, which I feel like is somehow cringe to say, but I'm gonna say it. I wanna be current with the technology as it grows. And so I wanna keep learning. Definitely the right thing to do. Yeah. No, honestly. I also work in a field where like technology is very specific in the sense that like we use very niche programs. Specifically for like our statistics, we use the coding language R, which is based off of, I believe, Python. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I know how to code in R, but I could not, for the life of me, code anything other than statistics. And I want to change that. I want to become more fluent in different coding languages. I want to know more about computers themselves. I was really lucky. My university had a class where we did actually get to learn about like the different parts of a computer. So I know what everything does. I just don't know where everything necessarily is. Oh, I know you are, girl. I remember your stories. I remember how we had to turn them into Santa related stories. I that is ingrained in my brain. I still think you're so cool for doing that shit though. I went the non-tech route. I went the I get to go clean ponds for a living if I want to route, which for me is fun. I enjoy that shit. I once got hired to take frogs out of a pond on someone's property, and then I got to keep the eggs and raise tadpoles and release them elsewhere, which was so cool. And that's how I spent my summer one year. I also have pollinated blueberry bushes for science and tagged sharks and shown kids dead fish for fish identification purposes. So many different cool outside things, but I have so much respect for technology and coding and cybersecurity and all that fun stuff. What a flip is. What a flip that is. Yeah, no, I know. That is so cool though. I love doing anything like building Legos, like puzzles, that sort of thing. Yeah, Glacy, I made an overlay today because I didn't like the other one. It was bugging me, and so I sat on Canva for a good hour and I created a new one. So we are now under the sea in the grotto. Welcome, welcome. My job is super fun. I'm not gonna lie. I have really long days, and sometimes I'm stuck in an office all the time, which is not my idea of fun. But that being said, I do get to do some really cool stuff, and I've had some amazing experiences so far that have kind of reminded me why sitting at the desk half the time is worth it. So we're making it work. We're doing the thing. We did not get our job cut with the different government job losses that are happening, which makes me really happy. So we're just gonna keep on keeping on, enjoying ourselves, and trying to educate people on why fish are cool. Because that's basically the Spark Notes version of what my job is. Lacey, thank you so much for the heads up. I totally would have been so scared because I thought you weren't getting home till later. I'm glad you got off earlier than you expected. That's always so much better than the other way around. Yeah, it was kind of scary for a minute since I do work in the conservation and environmental field. We didn't really know what was going on and kind of where the line was. So I'm really fortunate that my position was not affected. Okay, Glacy, be safe. Don't text and drive. Put your phone down. All that good stuff. Drive safely. Don't make yourself a target. For those who do not know, Glacy is a car magnet and has been hit by other drivers multiple times, none of which have been his fault, astoundingly. Um, Somehow has never been his fault, actually. They have told me the stories that I was not in their life for, and I have known about at least two of the incidents, and in no way, shape, or form were any of the incidents their fault. But somehow they just keep on happening. So whenever Glacy is driving, I do get a little bit nervous that the universe is watching him, but like in a bad way, which is usually not the case. Which is why you have a ship. Yes, we like water driving a little bit better than car driving for Glacy. Oh my gosh, Selena, you absolutely will. Girl, I was not even looking. Okay, let me tell y'all the tale of Glacy and I meeting. I had been on a single streak for about 2 years. I was in grad school. I had a long-term relationship in high school, a long-term relationship in college. Neither of them worked out. I was in my single girl thought era. I was living in a new city near a beach. I'd made a bunch of new friends and I was just vibing being single. And then I graduated and I didn't know what to do. And so I started working at my old job. And Glacy is correct. I did not like them at first. I thought they were stuck up and mean and thought that I was incompetent at my job just because I was friends with their sister, which is how I got the interview. But listen, I got that job all on my own. Thank you very much. I had the experience for it. I was a good candidate and a good fit, which the general manager of that job realized. So, there, Glace. But in Glacy's defense, his sister had brought in a few people who were not competent and not good fits for the position, and poor Glacy had been the one stuck training them until they finally left. So they may have been a little bit traumatized by their sister bringing in people to this establishment. Um, but the second that I A showed him that I was actually good at what we do, and B moved out from under his direct line of command. Glacy was a manager and I was not at the time. I then moved to a different position, moved up to an assistant manager. We became really good friends. Um, they started flirting with me. I didn't realize they were flirting with me until they gave me a D&D popcorn bucket. That shows you how much of nerds we are, because I missed the movie because I was traveling for medical treatments, and Glacy um drove an hour to go get me one, which I didn't know until after we started dating. They lied to me and told me that they had a second one and that they were just going to give it to me. But no, this adorable little fucker drove an hour to a theater that they called ahead of time to see if they still had the popcorn buckets. And then I realized that they actually liked me. But 3 months into dating, I got a job offer out of state. Glacy said, let's do it, and the rest is history. We have been living near each other for a year. We finally moved in with each other back in January, and that has been the best thing in the world. Um, but I did make them get their own apartment when we moved out to where we are now. So that was always fun. Oh, listen, we've talked about the ring, Selena. Don't you worry, there are plans in motion. We have to live with each other for a year before either of us are allowed to propose. That was the deal. We have both been in long term relationships before. We want to make sure that we're doing this correctly. We're both in this for the long haul, which I think is super freaking cute that we've had this conversation. Let me just say that. Always get someone who communicates with you. Okay, I stand on that. Yeah, everyone has been asking us that recently. But they'll have to wait just like we do. We have a couple more months before we hit that 1 year living with each other. And by a couple, I mean almost an entire year. We've only been living together for a few months now. And then the race is on to see whose plan happens first. Mind you, we U-hauled very fast. Um, we U-hauled faster than our lesbian friends, which they all tease us about. Um, but it's fine. It's cool. Everything's great. I actually did get their dad's permission to propose before they did. I don't even know if they've gotten my dad's permission to propose. But anyway, I did win that race. So, I also got their sister's permission to propose within like a week of dating them officially. So there's also that. Anyway, Glacy, your move. Hee Mind you, mind you. For some context, y'all, I lived in the same state as Glacy's sister and dad for a good 3 years, and poor Glacy only just met my family last earlier this month. Holy smokes, it hasn't been that long. Um Half of my family in my defense. The other half he did meet last summer when we went on a family vacation. Um and he was invited, which made me so happy. That hasn't happened to me before. So, I know my family likes them, but they did just meet my dad's side of the family this past March, and by this past March, I mean like 2 weeks ago. So, the crackheads are not in the basement. Thank you for asking, Glacy. I kept them upstairs. You are safe to come in the basement. They will not escape. Bunny did climb into a cabinet, and I had to rescue them, but it's fine. But they are not in the basement. Listen, girl, take your time. I was not looking for a relationship when this sweet dumbass fell into my lap. Um, but I had also done about 2 years worth of soul searching, working on myself, healing my trauma, all that fun stuff that comes with having long term relationships fail and also living in a small town for a very long time and not knowing what certain things are. It's fine. It's cool. Um, you will find your person when it is the right time for you. You don't want to rush it. You don't want to try and force anything. it will all work out when it is supposed to. That is my belief anyway. Helps me to stay positive. Okay, here we go. Just keep doing what makes you happy, what makes you feel like you are growing as a person, healing as a person, and everything will figure itself out. That is what I believe. That is how I try and live my life, because otherwise I feel like so many things in the world would just start wearing me down. So I choose to believe these things. Hey Glace, welcome home. Hi Sweet Pea. Hi. Oh, a package. Oh, I know what this is. Okay, thank you. Look, I put my new RAM in. Aren't you so excited? Selena says, welcome home.
Thank you.
Hold on, chat. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, just getting some housekeeping stuff communicated with Glacy really quick. Thank you all for your patience. Let's get back to Stardew. Glacy, what you doing? I'm live, sir.
Yeah, you do the same shit to me when I'm live.
I do not. I don't know what you're talking about. Glacy's lying. I'm not turning around and looking at shit. Glacy's making fun of me, guys. But also, if y'all haven't checked out Arctic Glacy, I highly recommend that you do so, specifically if you like horror games, as that is not something you will find here on my channel. I'm not a horror girly. I don't do that sort of stuff. But Glacy does, and so does Rufus. And actually, Selena, do you play horror games as well? No matter what, you should also go check out Selena. She is fantastic. She just hit affiliate. I'm so proud of her. Okay, phew, she doesn't play them either. We'll be our cozy little gamer girl selves over here. That's my vibes anyway. But, okay, let's see what else we got going on. Oh, we can go put this in the construction bundle. Yeah, I'm a scaredy cat too. Specifically, like, I can get through it. It's not the actual process of like watching a horror movie or playing a horror game for me, but my brain has a really icky habit of holding on to things that are scary or traumatic. I do have a predisposition to things like PTSD, which I unfortunately am diagnosed with. Um, but it does mean that I get nightmares really, really easily. So anything horror or gore content, I just don't expose myself to it because I don't want to deal with the aftermath of it. So that is why you will not see any sort of horror or overly gory things on my page. Some things I'm able to kind of categorize in my brain. Sometimes my brain listens to me. She doesn't usually like to. She's a strong, independent girly who doesn't want to listen to me, but it's fine. It's cool. It's whatever. Um, but Fairy Colt, I thought you were asleep, girlfriend. Go to bed. You're eepy. Go take care of yourself. I appreciate you stopping back in, though. actually have not gone to look for the Whoppers yet. Thank you for reminding me of that. We got a cutscene a little while back where our boy Willie came up to tell us about some Whoppers on the east side of town, and Fairy Cult made a joke that went right over my head about BK Whoppers, and I couldn't for the life of me think of what BK stood for. And it's fine. It's cool. It's whatever. It's cool. Um, but I am gonna go now looking for the BK Whopper. Let's do it. I think that's a great way to spend our rainy day here. We'll take our sword just in case. I don't think we've got any monsters to fight, but again, sometimes with these mods that I'm playing with, the taller grass or the what the heck is it called? My brain is not working. Woo! The fiber, the fiber stuff. I don't know. It's fine. It tends to grow on the paths sometimes. That's what I was trying to say. So I do take my sword with me when needed. Ooh, there's some funky looking fish in here. I forgot about these guys. There are other places on this map where you can catch these guys, these dogfish. Oh. Uh-oh. Let's see if I can even catch this guy right now. I don't know if my fishing level is high enough. Anyway, what I was saying is I don't often... Ooh, uh-oh. Nope. I don't often come over to this side of the map, even when I am playing my Stardew Valley expanded files, so I forgot that these guys were over here. Oh, I will. I promise. I have such a hard time looking at multiple screens when I'm streaming. Uh-oh. Is this gonna be another one? Yeah. I've got it set up right now where I have split screened my OBS and my stream control while I'm also got my game on the other screen, and I haven't quite found a spot for Discord yet, I'm not gonna lie. And unfortunately, I do have a personal account that I use on my phone, so I don't have my streaming account connected there, which just makes it all a little more complicated. So I will definitely go check out Discord once I inevitably lose this fish that I was so close to catching. Oh, maybe we will actually land it. That would be exciting. It was a catfish, it wasn't even the dogfish. Okay, hold on. Let's go see. I'm gonna pop over. Oh, I love this! Stop it! It looks so good! Y'all are not ready for what Selena's got in store for you! Oh my gosh, I feel honored. Ah! That's so cool. I know something you don't. I got a sneak peek. So cool. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see that on your stream. Oh, such good stuff. I love it. Oh, I wasn't looking. I just clicked the... Oh, shit. We might need to, prepare a little bit more before we try and catch this dogfish. This Whopper might be a little too expensive right now. Ooh, what time are you streaming tomorrow? Give yourself a little self-promotion. Oh. And I will try and adjust it to at least Eastern Standard Time for those of my viewers who are based in the US, and y'all can figure out your time zones from there. And then I can try and tune in tomorrow as well. Oh, this is not our dogfish. That is a-okay. Oh, that's gonna be so much fun. I love the other one. It's gorgeous. So, oh, it's gonna be such a good reveal. Y'all are not ready for this. So cool. I don't know if I'm gonna catch this dogfish today, but we're certainly gonna give it the good old college try. It'll be fine. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for the conversion. I appreciate you. So, y'all, please, please, please go check out Selena tomorrow for their new model reveal. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see everyone's reactions. It's gonna be so much fun. And here, we'll even make it easy for everyone. Oh, if I can figure this out. Hold on. Ah, I think I did it. Everyone, please go check out Selena. She's amazing. Last streaming Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Ooh. For a long while as I'm playing a new game. New Souls-like game. Ooh. That should be fun. Everyone, please go check out Selena. She's great. Okay. I think this is gonna be my last attempt at this dogfish. This might even be a catfish. Haha. So funny. It was a catfish. That's actually really funny. A ruby! We don't have one of those yet. It's called AI Drift. Ooh. I can't wait to watch. That'll be fun. Okay. Acorn in the trash can. What do we got here? A sardine. Yeah, we can go catch you a sardine. I actually might have a sardine for Penny. Let's go see. Let's go see if it got cooked or not. For once, I'm hoping it didn't. Oh. Oh, we do. We've got plenty of sardines for Penny. We're gonna throw these suckers in there. One of them did get cooked, so we'll go make money. Ooh, go get a snack. Always fuel your body. I wonder if Penny is still up and about. She might be. I know she doesn't go to the saloon, but I might still be able to get into her house, which sounds like a creepy thing to say, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go see. Oh, she's in her room, and I am not good enough friends with her, so I will catch her tomorrow. It is also going to be raining tomorrow. 3 a.m. Ugh. You gotta keep the secret stash of snacks in your bedside table. That's what I did when I was living in communal spaces, not with a partner. Glacy gets woken up. Sorry, hun. It's not you. It's my need of snacks. Also, Glacy sleeps through literally everything, so it doesn't even matter. But I used to keep like those little snack pack sized bags of chips in my bedside table. Although I don't know, do y'all have? I'm unfortunately American. We have lots of different sized snacks over here. But like the individual serving sizes of little chips we would put, or I would put in my bedside table. And then I even did like a little Ziploc baggie full of cookies at some point, just like something to give either a salty or sweet craving relief. I have a room with my snacks and my. Oh, yeah. We do call them chips over here. What do y'all call them? Oh, crisps, right? Like potato crisps. Yeah, chips with y'all are what we call French fries. I I did know that. I just didn't even think of that. Look at all these cauliflowers. We got one gold star. Okay. Well, it's fine. I didn't want to complete that community bundle anyway. Okay, let's go find Penny. Although she's probably not awake yet. Hee hee. Yes! It is kind of like mental gymnastics. And it's so funny because my sister has been overseas since she was a freshman in undergrad. She went over to Scotland for her bachelor's degree and has been in England ever since for her master's and PhD. So freaking proud of that girl. Um, but sometimes she comes home and she says the like UK version of a term, and we all just kind of giggle and laugh about it, but it's so like cute and funny, and then I don't really think anything past that. But I guess now that I'm making more international friends, it's something that I'll have to keep in mind, which is like the best thing to happen. Like that's such a cool thing to have to do. Yeah, she did. She got to go to where Will and Kate met. For those of you who know, you know. For those of you who don't, you can look it up if you'd like, but I'm not going to say the name of her undergrad on stream. Just know that I'm extremely, extremely proud of her. Let's work things out. Yeah, it's nice, especially since I feel like our generation at least has been exposed to media from both kind of groupings, whether it's the US watching European films or the European countries watching US films, where some of that slang has kind of carried over. I actually saw a study really recently talking about how there was at one point, oh, this is who I needed to give the fish to. A group of kids who were using a lot of British slang because they grew up watching Peppa Pig. And then now there's a whole group of kids in the US who are using a lot of Australian slang because they're watching shows like Bluey, which, by the way, I'm a huge Bluey stan. Okay? I love that show. I am a grown ass woman. I have no children of my own, but I got introduced to it with my little cousins, who at the time were like 5 and 7, and so it was one of their shows that they were watching when I was babysitting them one day. I love that show. I've watched it in its entirety. I aspire to be parents like Chili and Bandit. I want my kids to be as creative and joyful as Bluey and all the other kiddos in the show, honestly. Um, Such good lessons, so cute, but I definitely was using some Australian slang when I was watching it religiously. It was so cool. But there's been like some studies recently about like different regions of the earth who speak the same language but who have different regional slang having a lot of crossover in the younger generations because of how much we share our media nowadays. So I thought that was pretty cool. Lewis, I'm not paying attention to you right now, but we'll pretend like we're good people. I'm just here for the prizes, bitch. Give me my first prize. I've got a ticket. Get out my way. Good morning yourself. I want my carrots. I gotta go plant these bitches. We're gonna get our first tree sapling next. Psyched. I can't wait to get some of that tea. Oh, excuse me. I'm burping, I'm yawning. I'm so sorry, y'all. But there's a special tea that you can get as a prize ticket prize that doesn't count as a gift given. So you can give it in conjunction with other gifts, but it is universally loved. And if you give it on someone's birthday alongside a birthday gift, you can get like 3 hearts with someone in one day. It's crazy cool. So, highly recommend. I feel like I'm going crazy. I don't know where this frog is. Maybe they're up in the mountain at night. I feel like I saw one and I just didn't end up catching it. But I want to catch it if it is a spring thing. Uncough, I beg your pardon. Now I know I do have to wait for nighttime for these little dudes to show up, but that's okay. I should probably just work on getting my fishing level up anyway so I can go catch the dogfish. Ooh, see, there's a tadpole in here. That's what this little dude is. He looks like a key. Like a car key. But maybe I can catch him. And the higher my fishing level, the easier it is for me to get treasure. Yeah, it do be what it is. That's something we can't control. Like, it is good to be polite. Saying excuse me is socially acceptable. But also, it's natural. It's gonna happen. That and my chronic condition that I have actually makes me more likely to yawn. Which I used to get in trouble for when I played sports in like high school, because I'd be at practice and we'd be like standing there, oh my gosh, I'm making myself do it again. We'd be standing on the line, like talking to coach, whatever, and I'd just start yawning, and they'd be like, oh, what I'm talking about is boring to you, isn't it, Kiwa? Go run laps! And I don't run. I've established this. I simply do not run. I picked sports and positions in sports where I got to run the absolute least. And so my yawning used to make me have to run laps, which was not great at all. I hated it. But come to find out, it was because of my chronic condition. Hee it's fine. It did make me feel a little less crazy when I found that out, though. So, I am still just an eepy girl. It is kind of my personality trait right now. Every time Glacy texts me and asks me how I'm doing, I just auto reply with eep. And then he has to ask me again how I'm really doing. But I think it's cute. I think it's kind of funny that that's how I reply. That's just me. I want to catch this little tadpole. There's like more of them spawning in. This, by the way, is a mod called Visible Fish. Um, which is why I know like what fish are actually active in the water right now without having to look it up. It again kind of takes some of that thinking out of it. Where I do have to kind of know what season and stuff that things are in, but then I can rely a little bit more on the environment to tell me who is where. Starting to get eepy sleepy now. Good. Girl, you need to go to bed. If I can make you eepy sleepy by yawning, then I have done a good job. Not that I don't want you hanging out. I love when you're hanging out. This is fun. I love chatting with you. But also, you need to take care of yourself. Sleep is important. All that good stuff. I should practice more what I preach, but it's okay. We're doing great. I'm probably not going to go for that much longer. Speaking of sleep, I'm planning on going for probably 25 more minutes here. I'll do another day or so before I call it, since I do have to go into work early tomorrow. I have to be at the office no later than 6 a.m., which is not fun, but it's for a fun reason, so it's okay. But yeah. Taking care of myself is also not one of my best abilities. I give really good advice, but I very seldom follow it. One of my favorite quotes that I unfortunately relate to. Um, Not very good at practicing what I preach, in other words. But I'm trying. I made. Oh, excuse me, holy moly. I made myself a New Year's resolution this year where I was going to focus on something different every month related to my health. So for January, Glacy and I did dry January. Oh my gosh, I caught the tadpole. Okay, cool. That gives me a little more hope. Glacy and I did dry January, and then February I signed up for a fitness class and started going to that. And for March, my goal has been to drink more water, which I really only was able to do for the second half of the month, but I still got there, and that was the goal was to do it by the end of the month for all of these things, except for dry January. That was a month-long crusade. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for April, but maybe I'll focus on my sleep for April, where I'll set a better bedtime for myself, where I will get more sleep. But I had to make it kind of a goal type thing to actually get myself to do it. Because otherwise, I just sit there and I give awesome advice, and then I go, but that doesn't apply to me. Hee hee, I'm just gonna keep on being a little caffeine gremlin. I worked for a certain coffee chain that is associated with the color green as a barista, and I worked the opening shift during my college days. So I would work 4 hours in the morning and then go to class all afternoon, which meant that I was getting up absurdly early, chugging a bunch of blonde espresso, and then going to class and not being able to fall asleep until like 2 hours before my shift started. I've fortunately stopped working there and cut back on my caffeine intake, but sleep and I are still fighting it out, even all these years later. So I think that might be what my goal is for April, is to focus on my sleep patterns. I would love to do that kind of thing, but mine would consist of becoming more woman. Girl, that just means becoming more of yourself. You are already a woman. You are already woman enough. Let me just remind you of that, okay? I do understand the sentiment, though. I get where you're coming from, but remind yourself that you are woman enough, you are a woman, and you are beautiful and kind and loving, and you have amazing support systems near and far. We got you on your journey to finding your true self. But hey, if that means setting goals for yourself, whether it's practicing new skills that you're learning to make yourself feel more comfortable, or training your body to do whatever it is you want it to do, whether that is working on. Oh my gosh, we caught the frog. Sorry. Whether that's working on your hair, or your voice, or how you're presenting yourself in clothing, I think it would be great to set goals. That could help kind of break down your journey into bite-sized pieces. I know things like that can get really, really stressful and overwhelming. Um, so anything that would help you, I think, is a good plan. It's hard most days. I can't help. Oh, girl, I'm sorry. I wish I could give you a big old hug. Dysphoria's a bitch. Um, she attacks us all, unfortunately. I don't know anybody in my life who has been safe from her, whether they are cis, trans, bi, non binary. It has affected everyone in my life in some way, shape, or form. So I do not envy what you are going through right now. But remind yourself that you are doing this so that tomorrow you can look back at how far you have come. Oh my gosh, girl, I'm always happy to talk. I will talk and talk and talk if that means that I can help a friend. Always, always, always happy to do so. Even if I am getting slightly distracted, and I do apologize for that because I do understand how heavy this conversation can be. But remember, you have friends, you have support, even if it is not next door, which I know makes it hard. But you've got a community now. You've found us. Welcome home. We got you. And hey, if you're going to be helping me with computer stuff and you ever want tips and tricks on things you're struggling with, I'm here. I got you. You just let me know. And if I don't know how to do this shit because I fought being myself for a very long time, and so I'm only just discovering some things now, I got friends who are teaching me this shit who will teach you this shit. So, welcome to the club, girly. Oh my gosh. Of course. Like I said, this is a safe, welcoming place. I want everybody to feel love and support when they are here. I love you. I support you. I've got you, even if you feel like no one else does. So, there. Anyway, that was maybe a little ruder than it should have been. But sometimes you just need to say it bluntly. Sometimes it's hard to hear unless someone is blowing raspberries in your ear. Okay. Potato. I don't have a potato for you, Clint. I don't even think I have a potato right now. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy that you feel supported and loved here because you truly are. I have felt nothing but love and support from this community, and I'm so glad that you found your way into the same safe space that I did because I did not have anywhere near the scariness of transitioning when I came out, but I know that having my community around me when I did come out as bi and non binary made a world of difference. And I cannot imagine going through that, never mind something as scary as transitioning into your true self without a support system. So if I can even just be a supporting voice from across the pond, I am more than happy to do that. You will always be safe here. I promise. Now, I will give a little bit of a spoiler for Stardew Valley Expanded here. There is actually a very sweet cutscene, very pertinent to this conversation, um, with one of the characters revealing that she is also trans. And I will make sure I ping you when that comes up, or I will clip it and send it to you because I think it is one of the cutest things. I cried when I first saw it because this is my favorite game. This was my comfort game when I was coming out, and I found so much joy in that clip, and I truly want to pass that joy along to you. And I think that it would be something that you would enjoy seeing. So I'm definitely going to have to remind myself to do that. Oh my gosh, of course. Like I said, I got you. And I do want to make it clear, I never want to presume anything about anybody. So if I ever do presume and I am wrong about something, please know this is a safe space to correct me. I will educate myself to the best of my ability. I know that falls on me to educate myself about things and not on others to try and educate me out of my ignorance. But if I ever do say or do anything that is ever offensive or hurts anybody, I want y'all to feel comfortable calling me out on my shit. I will take it personally in the sense that I do not want to hurt anybody in any way, shape, or form, and if I have done so, I will be mad at myself, but also will do whatever I can to rectify the situation. Glacy, thank you for the tea, my love. That is very sweet of you.
I require payment.
You require payment. Oh, okay. There you go.
Payment received and accepted.
Payment was received and accepted. Excellent. Selena, I appreciate you so much, girl. I will. Oh, crop field is completely overgrown. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to pick up the horseradish. Oh, look at all these new hats. I love Hat Mouse. I cannot wait for us to plan a collab. This is going to be so much fun. We will have to find a cute, cozy game, whether it's Stardew or something else, to play where we can chat and bond. And I can't wait. We'll have a girls' stream. It'll be so much fun. Not that I don't love all of my male presenting, non binary friends, but sometimes you just need a good girl chat. Alrighty, y'all. This is my 10-minute warning. We are going to be ending stream in about 10 minutes, maybe closer to 12. I will make it a nice rounded number on my end. But I did want to just give y'all the heads up that we will be raiding out in about 10 minutes. So now's the time that I usually ask everybody, if you don't mind or if you so desire, start thinking about someone who might be streaming right now, who you think would be appropriate for me to raid into. Remember my rules, they must be 18 plus. As this is an 18 plus community, I will not be bringing any of my adult followers into a minor's chat, even if they welcome us. I just don't think that that is something that I should be doing. I want to make sure that everybody is safe, whether it is because of age, because of gender, because of race, because of sexual orientation, all of those good things. This is going to be a safe space. So that is a rule that I will be very firm on. Other than that, if you have a streamer who you love and adore, please let me know. Send me a DM, put it in my chat. If I don't pick them this time, they will be added to a list to look into for another raid. But just start thinking about that now. Oh my god, sometimes girls' chats are just needed. I totally agree. They're just, like, I feel like I get a weight off of my chest when I have a girls' chat. I don't know why, because I can have awesome in-depth chat with both my male and non-binary friends. But sometimes you just need a good girl chat. They just hit different. Okay. Looks like we might be able to make some good money. I need more coal, though. I'm running into that same issue again. So we might have to sell our souls tomorrow and go buy coal from Clint. I hate to do it, but it might be time. We need to start making some good money. And I think, unfortunately, the best way to do that is with our fish And because I have not been mining as much as I probably should be, I do not have the coal to support my very ambitious fish smelting desires. Oof. And we still have a lot to clear on the farm, is what I'm realizing. I did not think about all these little islands, which are super cool. And like I said when I was first making this farm, I have never played on the river farm before. This is my first playthrough here. I chose it because of that fish smelter. Um, so I don't really know the layout, but this is a really cool farm so far. I'm getting some pretty cool ideas on how we're gonna work towards a later game build for our decorations, for our layout. I'm gonna make some fun, cozy animal areas and some cool honey harvesting areas. I'm a big mead person when it comes to Stardew. Spirit really showed me just how much you can do with mead, especially with some of the mods that we've installed that make it even more exciting and enticing to do. So we will be doing some mead creation once we unlock hives as well as the kegs um, to be able to brew that stuff up. Oh, we got a piece of coal. Amazing. Now the other question is, do I upgrade my pickaxe or my axe first? Because if we upgrade my axe, we can start getting hardwood and working towards upgrading our house and kind of more of the stuff along that line. But also, if we upgrade our pickaxe, then we can go deeper into the mine. So that's something I'm going to be thinking about. Maybe I'll make a poll on Discord and see what people over there think. Which, again, I'm gonna do a little bit of a plug. If anybody wants to check out the Sanctuary, that is the Discord server that I am a part of. That is where the Grotto calls home. Come on and check it out. We'd love to have you over there. Glacey's laughing at me in the other room, so Glacey's bullying me right now. Everybody goes tell Glacey they're stinky. And that they're being cute but unkind. That's how I'll say it. 'Cause you're laughing at me. Glacey's laughing at me. Okay, chat, 5-minute warning. We will be ending stream in about 5 minutes. I would love to put a weight on my chest. Girl, you can have mine. I'm trying to get rid of some of the weight on my chest. Let's meet up. Let's we can trade. Pretty please and thank you. I think I'm so funny. Sorry, that might have been rude. Okay, what do we got? We've got traveling merchant in town. We've got almost 7K. Let's go check her out. Ah, new rods are being sold by Willy. We love that. Fresh cauliflower for a recipe. Yes, Jody, I will bring you a cauliflower. We have some fresh ones to harvest. Oh, thank you, Mr. Scarecrow. I should have built you earlier. We got carrots growing. They should be good to go before the end of the season, which is rapidly approaching. We're making pretty good progress here on Grotto Farm. Again, I want to make this clear. This is my stream-only farm. I will not be making any progress without y'all, so do not worry about that. I think I'm going to save this mixed seed for summertime. Oh, but we will plant these last 2 carrots, because those only take a few days to grow. 3 days. We can do that. We can make that work. Let's go see what the merchant has. Okay, cool. I figured those were your vibes, but also I wanted to check in and make sure that that was okay. I tend to err on the side of darker humor, and while I have surrounded myself with people who share that same humor, I realize that I have now put myself out on the internet, and not everybody on the internet shares that same humor. So I do want to make sure that I am respecting everybody. Ooh, we're gonna buy one of these for our community center, and one of these, and one of those. That's a pretty good traveling merchant day, community center wise. Heck yeah. I cannot wait to continue growing this friendship with you, Selena. This is going to be fantastic. I can feel it. Okay. We have our piece of coal. We're going to go cook our fish, collect our poor little individual smoked fish here. We're going to go donate this stuff to the community center. Okay, looking good. Oh, they took the peach out of the artisan bundle. Because I am playing expanded, they have added some things from the expanded universe into the bundles, and apparently peach is one of the things that they took out. Ah, I just bought that for nothing, but I do have to sell it, so I guess I'll do that. Glacey's making rude comments in the background. Glacey's not behaving. Oh, I gotta go find Jody. She's who I wanted to go see to give her this cauliflower. Girl, why are you always in the kitchen? Go enjoy the outside. Pretty, pretty please, my girl. Ooh, okay. Here's a fun fact. This little guy up here on the wall, that is a statue that you can actually get in the game. And this house is one of the secret locations where you can get one of the secret statues. We will be trying to get all three of the secret statues eventually. We're not quite there yet, but when the time comes, we will be back for our secret statue friend. Yeah, that is not nice, stinky Glacy. So stinky. Oh, we were gonna go buy coal. Alright, y'all, this is gonna be our last day here in Stardew Valley before we go to raid out. We do not have red mushrooms yet. We have not made it that far in the mine, and we do not have the mushroom cave. And we will not have the mushroom cave. We will be going the fruit cave or the bat cave on this run, as I believe it does make us more profit in the end. But we will be buying some coal from Clint. Hopefully make all of our money back, and then some. I can't wait to get the mine carts up and running, though. They make my life so much easier. Okay. Let's do it. Let's get some more money from our fish Let's also sort our fish so that hopefully we get some. Yeah, we'll get some high quality ones up front. Coolio. Actually, we can do a little more sorting to make money a little bit quicker. We're gonna take out any non-iridium quality up until an iridium quality. Oop. And then just replace them all back in. We'll resort that later. Oh, I forgot my clams. But that way the iridium ones will cook first. And we'll hopefully make more money up front. We'll make the same money in the end, but we're a little broke right now. And the start of the next season is coming up. We also have the flower dance coming up, where we'll want to try and get that rare crow. But until then, we're just gonna smoke our fish and try and make as much as we can. Worst comes to worst, we will just sell our fish without smoking them. I believe it doubles the price of what you can get for the fish. Although I will have to actually look that up to make sure. And if anybody knows, please feel free to correct me. But it does increase your profit margin. And since I did take that trait of 25% more per fish sold, we should start making some pretty good money soon. And that'll just make our gameplay even more enjoyable. Okay. Only got a few hours left in the day, which means we will be wrapping up pretty soon here. Let's see. Oh, Marnie's actually here. I was just gonna come in to talk to you. Sick kickflip, bro. Oh, wow, Yasabel. Okay. I get it, girl. It's fine. Oh, field snack. Heck yeah. That's a good trash find. Can't remember if I grabbed the trash cans when I was over here. I did not! A baguette! I love good bread. Maybe I'll try and catch this dogfish to finish upstream. Let's see what we can do. I don't think my fishing level has improved all that much, and I don't have the highest level gear. So we're winging it out here. I'm just kind of impressed that I have caught more than one catfish. Oh, the butterfish has spawned in. That is another modded in fish that I think is just adorable. I was also in middle school when butter was like a huge thing. It was like a meme. I know I'm dating myself. It's fine. Um, so butter weirdly holds a special place in my heart. Wow, I'm old. Okay. Cool, cool. It's fine. It's great. Oh, all right. Yeah, we're not catching that one. Okay. I mean, listen, it's possible. I know Glacy and Rufus are both older than I am. Um, I'm kind of on that fun cusp of I'm not a millennial, but I'm an elder Gen Z, but I don't really identify with either group. I've got a mix of both. My friends all had older siblings, but I was the oldest sibling in my household, so my younger siblings all introduced me to Gen Z stuff, and then all my friends' older siblings introduced me to all the millennial stuff, so I've lived in both worlds my whole life, so the exposure has been there, which is nice because it means that I've got friends of all different ages and stages of life, and I can either support them or be supported by them, and that has been really cool, if I'm being honest. I think this is a calf. It can't be a catfish, though, because it's not raining. Uh-oh. Well, I somehow got the treasure, but I don't think we're gonna keep it if we don't catch this fish. Please. Please stop. Stop. Please. Please be kind. Kindness, little fish. Please. No. Oh my gosh. Holy fuck. Please. Please, 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 please. Stop moving. Just just cooperate. It'll be fine. I'm just gonna smoke you and sell you and it'll be great. Unless you're a community center fish and then you'll get to go live in oh man. He didn't like that. Not my proudest moment pleading to a pixelated fish. But it's cool. I thought maybe I could talk to them. Apparently they don't like me. It's fine. No, I'm just catching trash. Hmm. Okay, this will be our last fish attempt before we start making our way home. I'll try and make this a good one. I feel bad that I'm not talking while I'm fishing. We finally caught the puppy fish! Oh my gosh, amazing. Look at him, he's so cute. Okay, we did it, we did the thing. We're gonna make our way back home. We'll move off of Stardew to our chatting screen while I'm searching for someone to raid into, and then we're gonna call it a night. I know this was a shorter stream, but I appreciate y'all checking in and hanging out. It means the world to me that you would spend a weekday night with me, chilling and playing some Stardew. Try and do some more of these kind of midweek streams, the midweek check-ins. Because I like hanging out with you guys, so. Look at that, just off of our 3 fish, we made 1,600. That's pretty good. We had 36 coal left there. Okay. We are going to save and quit our Stardew here. We will pick this up another time. We'll just come back here. I will fix that. I don't think I actually put my mic on the other side. I'm so sorry, y'all. I have been fighting OBS all day, and apparently that is continuing. Okay. Well, I see a few people who I feel comfortable raiding into. Um, so we are going to start the process of raiding out. As I am going through that process, I want y'all to please remember to take care of yourselves. Drink water, get rest, make sure you are taking care of yourself emotionally, physically, mentally, all that good jazz. I want to make sure that everybody in my community feels love, but also is loving themselves. Very important. Alrighty, so we are going to be raiding into one of my friends, Kitty Shark. She's over there playing Repo right now, which seems to be a really popular game. But as always, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you all have a great evening, and I'll see you next time. Did that work? Uh-oh, I don't know if that worked. I don't know if I hit the right button. Oh, maybe I did.